Big story here, Amisha, certainly this outlook when it comes to hurricane season.
Yes, it looks like it could be a pretty rough season, but we could end up having quite a few hurricanes, tropical storms. We may not get them heading our way. We hope that no one gets hit, but it does appear that it will be an above average season. Once again, looking at those numbers, 23 named storms. That is well above that average of 14. 11 of those named storms expected to become hurricanes, and 5 of those expected to become major hurricanes, category 3 or greater. Let's check out where we were for last season. 20 named storms. That was above average. 7 hurricanes, right around average, and 3 major hurricanes. That was right around average as well. Here are the list of names for the upcoming hurricane season, from Alberto all the way down to William. 21 names total, but the CSU forecasters are calling for 23 named storms, so we could end up having to go to a secondary list of names. We're hoping that doesn't happen. We're hoping that it will still be a fairly quiet season, but it looks like the atmosphere is setting up for a busy one. At least we got a few more months before we have to worry about it. It is quiet out there across Houston tonight. We've got mainly clear skies, pleasant temps, so not much to worry about weather-wise tonight. Temperatures in the low 70s at this point. Weather where you live, if you're going to be enjoying your night, maybe going for a late night walk across Galveston, Sugarland, Spring, middle to upper 60s, and very dry air in place. So it is pleasant and it is dry out there. We're in between systems. We've still got a lot of snow swirling across parts of the northeast with that storm system, high pressure building in our area, and we've got another system slamming into the west coast. So we're going to have to wait a day or two before things start to change around here. In fact, we're going to keep things on the dry side for Friday and during the day on Saturday. I think late Saturday night and especially Sunday, rain rolling back in. In fact, a 60% shot that the second half of your weekend could get a little soggy for Sunday. Monday, a 50% chance for rain. That's not great news for our eclipse viewing. And then that rain chance jumps back up to 60% for Tuesday. Let me walk you through it with Futurecast, our special Fox model. Notice there's not a ton to see on here. That wind will be coming in out of the south for your Friday. Lots of sunshine expected. It will be a warm one with temps soaring well into the 80s. A few more clouds for you to deal with on Saturday. Maybe if you're heading to the beach or to the park, weather should still be nice. But look what happens for Sunday. Rain starts to push in, waves of it likely around in the morning and more in the afternoon, and thick cloud cover. Exactly what we don't want heading into Monday, which is of course going to be the day that we were hoping to get a view of this solar eclipse. It wasn't going to be a total solar eclipse for us, but we are still expecting a 94.2% coverage, so almost a total solar eclipse for the Houston area. And of course, it's going to still begin at 12:20, greatest coverage around 1:40 p.m. on Monday, ending at 3:01. However, this is the forecast from our GFS model. Thick cloud cover right over Houston for that time frame, and yes, a decent shot for rain. So I don't think we're going to get the best viewing. On top of that, we now have to factor in the threat for maybe some severe storms for Monday, not for us, but up towards Dallas, where they're expecting a total solar eclipse on Monday. There could be severe storms, and it looks like that severe threat will drop into the northern half of our area, potentially for Tuesday. So it looks like next week could be on the rowdy side. So my advice, enjoy Friday, get the weekend started right, get out there and take advantage of the great weather, because it is going to be awesome. A little on the warm side tomorrow. 85 degrees, 82 for Saturday with more sunshine, a few more clouds building in. But then as we get into Sunday, 60% chance for rain, clouds, solar eclipse, likely poor viewing for that on Monday, at least locally, and more showers and storms for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But of course, as we've been telling you, we're going to have folks stationed all around the region, around the country. You'll still likely get to see some great views of that total solar eclipse. May not be in Houston, but check out Fox Local and you will get everything you need right there.
Yeah, I love that. And also, too, when we talk about the hurricanes that are forecasted, essentially, JD and our hurricane preparedness kits. You guys can also check out fox26houston.com.
That's right. You know, the last few seasons we were spared. No tropical storms, no tropical depressions, no hurricanes, but I don't know. This season looks rough. Hopefully we'll be spared again, but of course we will be tracking it no matter what.
Yeah, be prepared. Yeah.